Hello everybody and welcome back to Isla Napali and the next episode of GUESTFLOW Management. In today's episode we need to focus a little bit on some of the weaker points of the guest flow. Recently in the last episode we have focused on the main spawn points, which as you may see, and I'm just going into normal play mode again, which is on the top left side. As you can see over here we put one last episode just for testing reasons, and we figured that is still an issue. You guys were right to say that why I'm not just increasing or just leveling out the terrain beneath there so that we don't have this very ugly curb down here. However, what I decided now to go with is basically to make a real boat docking pretty much over here, so that we gonna create a little bit of a dock right here. I think this is the best idea to bring the idea of a dock in here, and you know, this can still be a thing, but I'm also doing a little bit more of a docking station here, so that would be a great thing to do, I guess. However, you can see that first of all, a good thing is that the changes to staff management last time, like really putting roasters in and stuff, really helped. So if I'm not mistaken, we should have all these things opened right now. Yeah, as I said, these are all opened because our staff members all rested in here. So Shantae is still working with us, as you can see. Staff is Shantae Goodman. She is still working. She's kind of happy as well because I have trained her in the meantime. So always when I was playing, I was just, you know, doing this. Also, the little point of interest here is also doing its job now. I think it's always like you have to reopen the park again to make them really work. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah. You also told me that this one we put over here, which I deleted, I guess. I deleted them again. Oh yeah, that's it. I did delete them for the reason of changing a few bits and pieces here and there. Okay, yes, I did so. But yeah, we should definitely put one in again. We should do that now before today's stream, which hopefully will be in a few minutes. I am not entirely sure if I can keep the time frame since it's very busy at work, and obviously I'm recording on a Sunday now, so I can't tell you, but I'm very optimistic that there will be a stream tonight. It's your tonight, it's my tomorrow night, whatever, you know what I mean. So could you please open menu? That's awesome. It would be awesome. Okay, like, yes. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Oh gosh, this is weird. So, where do we put that? The problem is, you absolutely correctly mentioned last time. You know what? I'm just putting that here. Because otherwise they will look a little bit, or they will just go inside here. I don't know why. It seems that the focus points or the vista points just break every border system that is set into the game. They just roam around everywhere. So I'm gonna put that here so that they all look up. Would be the best thing, I guess, to do. One thing we need to fix is this one over here. We're going to put some barriers in here. I'm just quickly doing this because yeah, it seems to be a bit tight here, and people just tend to go always in to the right hand side of the path. I don't know why they always use the inner part of the path. I have no idea why, but I don't know if it's the quickest way to go or whatever this is. And yeah, please, by the way, be not disturbed by the fact that this still is very slow. Sorry, the menu. This is because of Isla Napali. Like in other parks, this is way better, but Isla Napali is already at a size again where it is a bit annoying, to be honest. The menu still is super slow, but everything else just improved tremendously, I have to say. Like the loading time, the FPS also improved drastically, I have to say, like really drastically. I wasn't expecting such a crazy improvement, but it did improve that way. So yeah, I can only say I'm pretty happy with the latest little bug fix update, whatever you want to call it, or maybe let's call it TMT item fix or whatever, because like the TMTs, the items work pretty good now. Like honestly, they are absolutely quickly loading. They're always like boom, they're there. It's handling it way better. I am subscribed to like say 80 or something, and the game still loads pretty fast, like let's say 15 seconds or something. So there's no big issue about loading times any longer, which I feel like is a good thing. Anyways, so we have fixed this area over here, which was pretty simple. Let me just quickly show you. If I open the toolkit menu, come on, do it. Like opening times of the menu in Isla Napali are still crap. Yeah, there's like no way I can do anything about that. It's maybe also my graphics aren't, but boom, they're all there, right? No loading time at all. They're all here, all available. You can click them, you can plop them. What I want to do, because this one is an awesome piece I wanted to put down for such a long time already. I don't exactly know where I want to put this, but I love this piece so much that I definitely need it. Where do we put that thing? You know what, we could put that here. I think this is a great spot to put this. Let's put it here. That's great, that's great. Okay, now we also need to put a staff member here. Oops, that was a little, oh, that's autosave, okay. I didn't want to say anything here, but this is simply autosave. So maybe we just put the shopping bag right next to it. Why is the game lagging again? It's always after autosave again. I have no clue what that is. Thank you, we are back, cool. So let's put 1, 2 back here. Is this... They're floating a bit, right? Yeah, let's move them a tad bit slightly down so that they... okay, that looks a bit better. And now we need to put someone behind there, like an animatronic or whatsoever, because a staff member... Actually, we could also put a staff member here, but he will be very annoyed later on once we... You know, I could just hide a little path element below here and just put a vendor there, and then the vendor would just... you know, roam there forever, like I did this with these guys in here, but I also deleted them since it's just not working. However, I'm gonna put someone there, so I need to put in idle and film crew. I think that's the best one. Yeah, she's the best one, and we're gonna put her right here as a kind of worker. There we go. Boom, this is perfect. And now we can do the same on this side. Maybe we want to have a male guy or whatever, a male film crew member. Yeah, you know what, he's fighting for the octopuses. There we go. He's like, come on, turn around. Let me just check, is he? No, he's not. There we go, that's better. Okay, oh wait, he's moved a little bit his arm inside the counter, which I really don't... Oh wait, what did I just do? I want to click him. Yeah, there we go. So what is his... Is that his shirt? Yeah, it is. Okay, but we need to make this color more darkish. Great, that's awesome. So you're working for this brand and you are... does it work? Maybe we just move her a little bit backwards. Yep, that's good. So you're gonna get a Pipshot water shirt. That's just nice. And I wanna have your... Can I... Oh yeah, that's better. Let's make her... Wait, why is that... It's a weird color. Can I just make you... What is the color I would go for? God damn it. Reset. Yeah, there we go. Anyways, I don't know. Is it maybe a bit more brownish? No, it's not. Anyways, reset. I can't get the color right. I don't know why. She's a bit pale or whatever, but you know what? It's just what it is. It does work, so that's totally fine. This is totally fine to me. I don't want to complain too much. So we also have like a Pipshot shop here, which I think is perfectly fitted in here. Maybe we need to make a barrier in here as well. And maybe put her another cooling system. Anyways, I love this. I love this one so much. Like, that's such a incredibly well-made item. It's insane, really. It looks straight like a Planko piece, honestly. This is... well, it doesn't because it's in scale. Oh, sorry, did I set that? Oh, okay, no. Never mind. Okay, this is still an issue over here. I have no clue how I should solve that issue, to be honest. Like, first things we could do is remove this bench over here, I guess. I think this will potentially help already. Hello, can I just... I want to select that bench. Nope, not you. I want to select that freaking bench. Hello, thank you. See you later, bench. Now, hopefully that fixes it a little bit. I don't know why people not use the only other way available over here, but yeah. I think they're just using this just nicely. Yeah, they do. That's fine. Perfect. Okay. Now the one thing I wanted to do in this episode is, oh, did we put a vista point here yet? No, we didn't, right? I did remove this as well because people were also floating in midair. Yeah, that's why. So I think it's easier to just copy the vista point over instead of opening the menu. So let me just copy this one, and I want to put this here. So this is always important to kind of make this a little bit better. I want to have this a piece we can look at. Yeah, we can look at this piece. Good. And we can just check the color and make this color a bit more. Nah, this is like the green we have here, right? A bit more less saturated. Yeah, whatever. Let's put it that way. Great. Oops, I did. Oh gosh, why did I escape? No matter what I do, I always do it wrong. Hello, can you just. Okay. So, what I wanted to check is if people go over here, but they don't, right? So the hotel is open, but there's like no one working. We should definitely change this because this is not realistic at all, and I do want to have this hotel made a bit more interesting for people. I have no clue how to do this, but I'm optimistic we're gonna make this used, and people will hopefully do this later. I don't know if I need the park running for a bit longer. I have no clue if this is the thing, but yeah, I think the only chance to find out is by keeping the game running with people in the park, right? So I do actually like the colors already about them, to be honest. Maybe should they? No, you know what? They just get a greenish shirt, which does. Yeah, I think that's the green I wanted. Yeah, that's a good green. Can't I? Can okay? Now I can. You're gonna get the same color for your shirt. Boom, perfect. At the reception. So now people are also working at the reception. This is awesome. I was also wondering if I should. I don't know if this works, but I definitely want to make a bench in here so that potentially people sit down on the sofa. I have no idea if this works. I never tested that, to be totally honest with you, but yeah, we're gonna find out as soon as the menu opens. God damn it. Here we go. So let's see and put down a bench. Is this bench working? It's a bit too big, right? I mean, okay, is there one with okay, this is way too wide. Okay, this is way too wide. What about this one? Is this shorter? Oh yeah, that's shorter. Oh, look at this. We can pretty much hide that one in here. So that's the direction we want to go. And oops. So let me just move this one. Hello. Oh god, what's happening? Here we go. Now, boom, place this one in here. And the other one goes, whoops. Oh man, game, stop it. Just want to have this in this sofa. Oh god, concentration, Rudi, come on. Boom, done. It's barely even spottable. Oh, that's nice. I didn't know if that works or not, but we're gonna see how they behave eventually. If at some point people will go here. I definitely want to have this like in a real park. That they start to go over there. Oh, did they go here? Did they? What they're aiming for? Let's see. It's a shame really goes full. Okay. So heading to information. Okay, but this information is. Wait. Why would you go to this information? I mean, you know, it's I won't. I have no words for it, honestly. And why can't I open this thing? I can. Let's open skis. I don't know if skis is relevant to people yet, but we're gonna see. This is what this format is for. We're gonna check now if the skis will be used, because now we do have this area over here. Like, there's nothing else than this tunnel. I mean, yes, we discussed about what we will do, and there will eventually be the dark ride, which has its entrance somewhere in here. We definitely need to use the max out of this yeah, lovely, lovely mountain. I think because the easiest way would be to place it in here, because there's most of the space available, but we do have to cover exactly the whole tunnel. It's now fully dark, and we have a staff member walking here. Is this potentially the staff member that's working at the information? And she's, yeah, we definitely need a staff building in here as well, because otherwise... Oh yeah, okay. So they're heading to information that is not staffed. Great, why not? But they're just running for like a million hours. Cool. This seems legit to me. Okay, anyways, is there anyone going to the hotel yet? I don't think so. There is. Nope. I have, you know, I'm fully a full noob when it comes to behavior of hotels. So this seems to, you know, it eased out a little bit, so it's working. But we do still have a big issue over here. I mean, we have to look at it later on, because there is like no reason at all to go here for people. So as soon as we have more in here, and yeah, there's still the coaster which has to be changed, and we do need to change especially this turn over here. The rest of the coaster is pretty much fine already, a little bit more smoothing here and there, and that should be it. But yeah, I guess this will be then eventually the best idea to see how the behavior of guests will be in the future. I'm still thinking of putting something interesting in here. You know what, we just do this. I don't know if this helps to make this area a bit better, but we definitely should put a vista point here. And I'm again stealing one now, instead of just, I don't know. Hello? Okay. I don't know if this makes any sense, but hello game. Oh, autosave. Okay, I shouldn't have said anything. It is autosave. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, let's copy that thing over and put this maybe in the middle here. Yeah, that's nice. Why not? Set focus part. And we definitely want to focus there. Is there any part we can... Senior group? Yeah, confirm. Great. So they're just looking up to the coaster. That's exactly what we need. So perfect, that's done. It's insane how much this coaster is loved. Like, people seem really to enjoy this coaster. I have no idea why this is so famous, but one thing which is really interesting is that the hotel definitely increased the number of guests in the park. So this is true, so that worked at least. But yeah, there's like no... you know, the thing is, I do not want to put anything hidden in here, so only to bring guests over there. I want them to use this organically. I have no clue how to make them use it, to be honest, but somehow it has to work out. So people, you know, this is like how busy the place can be. And when... What are you doing here in... Okay, can I... God damn it. How did you get stuck there? Can you tell me, please? So this one is... No, it's still open. That's nice. So are they still open all? This seems to work pretty nice, you know. You know, everybody seems to have something to eat. We have our cashier animatronic in here. She never will leave, obviously. But, okay, this seems all to work out just fine, which I love. And what about this? People are now going there to rest? That would be awesome. As I said, I have no clue if they need to, if we need to wait a little bit, and you know, that they just enjoy the park a little bit, and then, yeah, we're gonna see how this works out. So are they really going there, or they're just going to the information? Please go right. They're not. They're going to skis, aren't they? Oh, are you kidding me? Really? I'm going to skis too. You know what? First things first, we're gonna rename skis, and we're gonna call skis. How do we call it? This will just a name for the moment, and we're gonna change it according to your feedback, hopefully. But I'm gonna call this. Oh gosh, how do I call this? What? I've never. Okay, we just call it. Whoops. Is it all bold anyways? We call it Sunlift. Let's call it Sunlift. I don't know if that makes any sense, but maybe you can come up with a better name. But for now, holy crap. What is going on? Why though? Oh my god. Okay. Maybe first things we should do is delete these benches. Maybe this helps. And these benches as well. I'm sorry for not having these benches here then, but man, I think this is also an element of like a problem. Once we have too many of these things here, so maybe we should also relocate the bin here. We put that to the around the corner and get rid of this one. Okay, so let's see if this changes things. Oh god, this is insane. Is this such a big walkthrough, or why is that? You know, it's really. Are there too many people? Is it because the exit is too close to the entrance? Man. Okay, I don't really like that, so I really... sorry, I just wanted to move the palm tree. God. I have to be quick before the menu wants to open. No! I wasn't quick enough. Oh, man. There we go. Okay, menu is open. I can place down the palm tree. Okay, this makes things a bit better now over here, but it's still very ugly over there. I can't really place the exit somewhere else, neither can I put the entrance somewhere else. But I didn't know that it is this busy, to be honest. Look at that. It's oh gosh. It's really bringing some more new problems to the guest flow. How do we change this? I haven't expected this area gets that crowdy at all. I mean, it's nice to have it all crowdy, but this is too crowdy, honestly. Yeah, but I don't care about that right now. We have to look at this later on. You know what I'm pissed about is that this area is absolutely not crowded at all. But there's still a queue in the Just a Memento shop here. How do we get this area more interesting for people? Because naturally there is nothing else added to this area over here that makes people use this area more than they do right now. So do you have an idea? What can we put here to make it more interesting for people? I don't know if we need more shops, so maybe we have to redo this corner a little bit to have at least a few more shops here. Maybe we can have a balloon shop or something next to the normal Just a Memento, so that this makes a bit more sense. I have no clue, to be honest. One good thing though is the rides seem not to have broken down, because we have improved that last time, right? So we did change the interval, right? Yeah, we did do this, which is, wait, last breakdown? Never? Wow, that's awesome. This is like the most reliable ride on Earth. Maybe because it has been redone a few times already. So we have 4,500 people in the park. The overall happiness is incredibly well. The hunger is incredibly bad, actually, and the toilet also. So we have to notice we need more toilets and we need more foods. So potentially this is the solution for this corner over here. I'm really thinking of maybe doing this in tonight's stream. I think that could be a good... Wait a second, what did you do? I did spot that. Hello, this is not allowed at all. Give me that barrier. You know what, I'm stealing this right off here again. And it actually looks not that bad with the barrier in here, to be honest. I may want to recolor this though. However, let me just place this in here. So, there we go. And boom. So people are using it as it is meant to be. Great, done. Ah, man. Okay, so yeah, we have to make this area more busy. So we have the lockers here, which obviously are not used at all. Maybe there is one thing. Let me just check. This is like an old trick. It's a very old trick, but maybe we can use this here. I don't know. I haven't tested this yet. So we can't make the entertainment point, but what we can do is we can use the small attractions. There we go. I don't know if this makes sense, so maybe we can move this in here. Do we need to... come on. There we go. So, boom, hidden in here. And now, let me just change this so that so we do have path now there, so that makes absolutely sense to just lower that thing a bit down. So here we go. Then we just have this little step in here. So we could do the same. I mean, if that works, we can also put another one in the other side. So let's put the claw crane machine. Oh no, it's actually, why should we put two of the same things in here, right? What about an ATM then? Let me just also put down an ATM. I don't know if that makes any sense that people will use this area more. I have no clue. Come on, open the menu, please. Thank you. It is so great of you. ATM. Here we go. Let's wait. There we go. No, okay. So we can place it. Is this also connected to the past? I don't know if it is, but so move backwards. Okay. There we go. I have no clue if they use it. Let's just keep it here. Maybe the okay. Let's see how that looks. That looks awesome. That looks like exactly like they would use it. Awesome. Cool. So yeah, this is great. So one thing, obviously we need to. Oh God. Hello, please game. Please allow me to. Oh, thank you. Menu. Here we go. So let's move this bit down as well, so that this step doesn't look that ridiculously bad. Okay. Awesome. That looks super nice. I didn't expect that. So we need to move that tree a little bit over here, and then we should use a bin to hide, or just make sure that people don't use it. I don't know, that they don't run into the palm tree. That's what I wanted to say. Oh God, it just opens so slowly. Anyways, that's the. Okay, I can't use this one. They need to pee. Okay, just go for a pee. I don't know. I just keep it there. Maybe they just do not run into it. Oh, I love how. Okay, this is awesome. Come on, take your phone. Take your phone. She's got a wrist, like a bracelet. Haven't seen that often in the game. I like it. The pack comes really alive now. It really slowly but steadily it gets better and better, and this is really what's happening here. Just wanted to. Oh, look at that. I'm just like, let's do a screenshot. I love when the park is really crowdy and. Hello game. Oh man, what is going on? Okay, so let's do that. I love how natural this comes alive now. Like this is super awesome. Let me just open this again and just now close the menu. Okay, we have fixed a few bits and pieces here and there, but they're still not going to the hotel, right? No, it's absolutely empty over here. So people use this way obviously because of the skis, which is okay. It improved. I don't know if it was my action and just took some time, but it did improve. So people do behave a bit better over here. So let's see how it look up here. Okay, it's not too busy. It's all fine. Like there's no one working over here. This is, well, it is what it is, right? So, right. However, so this is still very crowded. Okay, no, it's not. Oh, it is still pretty crowded. So we do have. Let me just check. Okay, this one is crowded. This area is pretty fine, I guess. This one is insanely crowded. Also insanely crowded. This is like pretty much every queue is extremely crowded, which I think is a good thing for the park, but or maybe also realistic, I should say. But yeah, for the overall guest flow, you know what, guys, I'm really fearing that we do have to change a bit of the path layout in general. So what I was actually thinking is that I'm lacking a really proper backstage path to the hotel area, which is not good. And this is why I am thinking of making kind of a tunnel entry over here, which uses not, you know, it doesn't use the lower side of the island, but it or like, you know, it's not on sea level, it's higher, so that once the island would flood or whatever, this tunnel wouldn't be affected too much. And the thing is, if we start the tunnel over here and just bring that all over down here, we would have a really nice proper backstage area, because we don't really have too many proper backstage areas over here. So we do have this tiny bit of area, and obviously the big backstage in this one. We have a little bit of backstage in between here, and we have a bit bigger backstage area here. But we still, I mean, obviously we also have this one, yeah. But we still do not have too much of a bigger backstage area. Like this one has a proper backstage kind of a building, I should say, but this is about it. Like there is not too much what we have right now, and you know, we wouldn't carry all the luggages and stuff completely through the park. That's not doable at all. So people would need to go through here to make sure that the guest paths are not affected by it. Also, how would ride paths and stuff come here? So they need to carry that through the island, I guess, which is a bit unfortunate. So I was thinking of maybe making a little bit of a docking station over here, and then just connect this over to this area. So yeah, people would see that from the ski lift, but in general, I think this is still a better idea to have it over here, so people can use it by boat. This is pretty normal for these areas, so there's nothing bad about it. And this could be one of the main backstage things here, which I think are pretty important. Also, I was thinking of maybe putting this fence now here, just like that we do have the entrance separated from the backstage area here, so that we can still put a lot more backstage props, because we still have two less backstage props. In general, we need all the carts, and we need all, like, there's not, you know, there's way more to do in terms of backstage area, which will also, you know, be a focus point of the new, or like the old part of the park. And yeah, so I'm fully aware of that, and also we have to improve the overall guest flow, because this is still too crowded over here. Yeah, what do you think of maybe putting a tunnel here? So I don't know if we still up to use this area. I have no clue if we should, or if this... I was thinking of making a heli landing pad back here, and maybe putting something else next to it, but I'm not entirely sure. Would that be clever? I mean, wouldn't there be like extreme crazy winds in here? Like if helicopters would be to land within the crate, I believe that the winds in here would be too dangerous to have a helipad in here in the middle. I'm still thinking of a junior coaster that could go in here, like a proper mine train coaster, if that makes any sense to put in here. Or what I was also thinking about is to make a little playground for the very small ones, but because we do have a lot of thrill rides here. We have this thrill ride, a bigger thrill ride here, we have the dive machine, we do have this octopus ride with the go-karts, but then we have the whirly rig. Okay, yes, but I don't know, I'm very, very uncertain what to put here. So guests are still not using this area. It's a dead spot, so we could use that. We could use it as more of a backstage area, so we could definitely connect this backstage area, and we could also connect, if we put a tunnel here, we could also make this area backstage, so that we do have a lot more backstage props going on now, to make this park even more realistic. And yeah, I don't know, maybe we have to put a ride in here, or maybe we have to put a playground, or maybe both. Maybe we put another ride and make a custom little playground for the small ones, because like, look at this, I mean, the backside of it, or like the landscape, is just too amazing to not do anything about that, right? So this would be the perfect spot to do something, but yeah, I don't know, maybe you guys have an idea. I'm a little bit uncertain about this area in particular. Like, all the rest is pretty much fine for me, but oh, are they actually going to the hotel? Let me just check. Finding a bench. Okay, finding a bench, finding a bench, finding a bench, going to Wendigo, finding a picnic bench. Is there anyone going to actually this area, please? Or are they just turning around? Please, let me just... I think this is... I believe I have put a Wendigo advertisement here, but you just can't see that, right? What are they doing? They are lost. They are totally lost. I mean, I like that people now use these pathways, and obviously not too many people, so this makes up for a very realistic element of it. I mean, I like this, like, you know, it still feels like for a hotel area pretty much exactly how it should be, but I don't know. I would, guys, do you know about how these hotels do work actually? Do people need to go in there, or is it just like, does it only work by being placed in the park? Let me check. Maybe then we need to have performance data about this, but attractions and shops, hotels, there we go. Monthly running costs, luxury rooms, 60 rooms. Okay, like, since there's no profit, I believe we had no guests at all, right? Nope, not a single one. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know. I really don't know why people not use it. I have no idea. Rennkamel has no idea what is going on with the hotel. I don't know if I need to leave it running for longer so that people need to go to sleep. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, but I have the idea to end this episode now because it's pretty long, but I just enjoyed this just too much actually. I just enjoyed keeping the park alive and running and just fix all the issues, and it seems to be pretty okay right now, right? It all just settled. There's like every area is somewhat busy, but it's not too busy. It's really okay. Like, I really want to get more traction in this area over here. Like, I think it's a good idea to have a food area back here. Maybe it's also a good idea to make a little kids area down here again, and then connect this as the backstage area. Like, really put that here and here. I don't know. Somehow that will work, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So, alright, that's about it. Sorry, I was just thinking of something, but yeah, no. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this, again, this GUESTFLOW Management episode, and I hope I will see you in a few minutes in my live stream on twitch.tv/Rudi Rennkamel. Shouldn't you expect that this way? Yes, you should. However, see you there in a bit and have a great time. Until then, bye-bye.
Love